I believe a war has just begun.
War's bit much, isn't it? Though a loaded word for any Arasaka.
Is that what you believe?
Just counting bodies. You, me, and Hellman makes 3. Actually, 2.5. Anyway, against all Arasaka and its armies, that's not much.
My brother is not all of Arasaka. Not yet, at least. He knows this well. It is the reason he surrounds himself with criminals like Adam Smasher.
That's supposed to make me feel better? Reality is, we're on our own.
My father was on his own, and he built an empire.
As we depart for Arasaka Tower, my mind is a whirlwind of conflicting thoughts and emotions. The massacre in the villa, the cold professionalism of Hanako amidst the carnage, and the looming specter of my deteriorating condition all weigh heavily on me. I'm keenly aware that this is a pivotal moment, a culmination of events that have spiraled out of control, leading me here to confront the heart of the Arasaka Empire. The contrast between the lives that were extinguished and the calm demeanor of Hanako is unsettling. It raises questions about her motivations, her true intentions, and whether I can trust her as an ally. The fact that she's able to walk through the aftermath of such violence without flinching suggests a depth of experience, a familiarity with the dark underbelly of the corporate world.
But if it helps you calm down, does anyone else have trembling hands?
Why not? Might help clear my head. It's a reminder that in this realm of power and ambition, bullies are often mere pawns, expendable in the pursuit of greater goals. Weird. It's flavorless.
What is strange is that this has only happened now.
Meaning what?
Your central nervous system. It's a shambles. You will lose your hearing next, then your sight.
Not thirsty anymore. And then there's Anders, the nervousness he displays in the aerial vehicle, drowning his anxiety in champagne. His words about the gradual loss of senses and consciousness as the Enneagram takes hold add to the sense of impending doom. I can already feel my senses distorting, my connection to reality slipping, a direct result of the biochip's insidious grip on my existence. The desperation in my quest for survival, for answers, is palpable. As we approach Arasaka Tower, the gravity of the situation intensifies. Hanako's plan to convince the board members and access Mikoshi within the tower seems like the last hope, the final thread that could unravel the Enneagram's hold on me. I'm both skeptical and hopeful, aware that this mission could be my salvation or my ultimate downfall. In this moment, I'm resigned to the inevitability of my condition, but I'm not willing to go down without a fight. I'll face whatever lies ahead, even if it means delving deeper into the labyrinthine corridors of Arasaka Tower, confronting the ghosts of my past, and uncovering the truth that's eluded me for so long. The stakes are higher than ever, and the countdown to the Enneagram's complete takeover leaves me with a sense of urgency, pushing me forward into the heart of the storm.
Quite.
Fuck!
Will she manage?
She should.
I'll be fine. As we navigate the upper floors of Arasaka Tower, the clandestine atmosphere adds another layer of mystery to an already enigmatic situation. Hanako's actions and words, while conveying a sense of urgency and caution, leave me with lingering questions. Why proceed with a plan if she expects it to fail?
This way.
What hidden knowledge does she possess, and why does she keep it guarded? The revelation about the Enneagrams, particularly Johnny Silverhands, adds to the complexity of my predicament.
To do what?
To fill me in on your plan.
What if I have none?
Don't play dumb with me, Hanako.
You and Takemura had a plan the day of the parade. Moments later, you had nothing. Your plan was in tatters. And yet we are here now. Do you know why? Because sometimes you have to look the truth in the eye. Back then, that is what I did, thanks to you. You have a very honest look.
That's how we're swinging the Arasaka board. You want me to stare at them?
Weapon at the ready.
If my charms don't work, we go for more tried and tested methods. I see what you're getting at.
You have yet to see, as do they all.
Where are we actually going?
This is one of Arasaka's most closely guarded secrets.
Hang on, is this...
Father's office, a faithful replica of the original in Tokyo. He ordered one made in every Arasaka branch on the planet. Every last detail, every item, arranged as if he could navigate it blind. That is the way he is, meticulous, fastidious.
Was.
I beg your pardon?
Meant to say was.
Symbols are more resilient than you think. The question is, if the faction leaders remain loyal to Arasaka values, and if they will find the courage to admit their mistake.
Odds of that happening are...
Higher than you may think. Come.
We're going down?
I told you. Mikoshi can be accessed only from a room beneath Arasaka Tower. Before we interrupt this board meeting, we must do one more thing.
Huh? Keep getting this weird feeling you're not telling me the whole truth.
Because I am not telling you the whole truth. I am cautious.
You said we trusted each other.
There is trust between us now. That is why you are here. So earlier, soon after you abducted me, I sought his counsel.
Whose?
Father's. His office is not the only replica he created.
What?
Otou-sama. この人よ。
お前は我が社から盗みを働いた。
Fuck me, Dizzy.
さらには娘の誘拐に加担し、今度は息子を葬り去ろうとしている。荒坂に随分と恨みがあるようだな。
If you think I'll talk to you, forget it.
お前の意見は関係ない。
Need to deal with Hanako, not you.
ほう、それはどうかな。準備はいいぞ、花子。始めろ。
お父様。It is done. We may go.
Wait a sec. Wanna talk to Jackie Wells?
Who?
You took his body. Arasaka did. Goro said you interrogate the dead. Think I might understand how that's possible now.
I'm afraid these are two wholly different things. But let us see. Jackie Wells.
Chica! some to those who wait. Some are even good.
Jackie, it's really you.
Not bad being heir to the Arasaka Empire.
Remember anything about what happened?
Hit the major leagues, chica. Running with Dex. Badass black Jesus of the afterlife. A heap of Bartley gold-plated cool. Not bad, eh?
The fact that Arasaka has the capability to copy and replicate enneagrams from the deceased is both fascinating and chilling. It confirms the potential for life after death in a digital form, but it also underscores the cold detachment of it all. The copy of Jackie Wells, the cheerful and oblivious figure I see, is just lines of code mimicking his personality, an imitation of the person I once knew. It's a sobering reminder that the Enneagram, while a remarkable construct, is not a true continuation of the individual's consciousness. The conversation with Hanako about Jackie's Enneagram drives home the weight of the decision I'm facing. To undergo the process that Al Cunningham suggested means relinquishing my current existence and allowing an AI version of myself to inhabit my body. It's a concept that's hard to fully grasp, as I can't compare it to anything I've experienced before. I'm forced to confront my own mortality in a way that goes beyond the physical realm, delving into the realm of digital consciousness. It's a strange mix of hope and despair. The hope lies in the possibility of somehow severing the link between Johnny's Enneagram and my own, potentially freeing me from the looming doom of the biochip's takeover. But the despair stems from the realization that, even if successful, the me that remains won't be the same. It's an eerie twist on the age-old question of identity and existence, and I'm left grappling with the weight of this choice. As we continue our journey, I can't help but ponder the boundaries of what it means to be me, and whether the transition to this AI existence is any different from the specter of oblivion that the biochip threatens. In the end, I'm left with one resolute thought. I'll do whatever it takes to survive, to retain some semblance of myself, even if it means traversing the uncertain territory of being an Enneagram-based entity.
See you there.
Did you get what you expected? Go fuck yourself, Hanako.
As we step into the elevator, I can't shake the feeling of entering a realm where the rules of reality have shifted. The gravity of this situation and the decisions I must make weigh heavily on my mind. Hanako's distant demeanor and enigmatic behavior only add to the sense of intrigue and urgency. It's clear that she has her own motivations and agenda in this grand scheme, but the extent of her knowledge and what she's willing to reveal remain shrouded in secrecy. As we ascend through the tower, I contemplate the implications of Al Cunningham's plan. The process of creating an enneagram of my mind, disentangling it from Johnny's, and then reinserting it back into my body is an astonishing concept.
Will you stay with us?
Don't have a fucking choice now, do I?
Please, calm.
I'll be calm when all this is over.
Dire moments are upon us.
It's essentially a resurrection, a means to survive even when the physical vessel fails. But what is the cost of such a transformation? Will I still be me in any meaningful sense? Or will I be a mere echo, a shadow of my former self, forever bound to a digital existence? The Enneagram of Jackie, the bright and cheerful image, is a poignant reminder of the choices I've made, the lives affected, and the weight of the path I've walked. Jackie's vitality, frozen in lines of code, is both a bittersweet testament to his spirit and a stark realization that this technology can capture facets of a person, but can never truly replicate the essence of their being. It's a stark reminder that the digital realm is a world of reflections, not the living, breathing reality we know.
Then what?
The realization that the AI existence may be a necessary step to survival looms heavily. I feel a sense of desperation and determination, tempered by a nagging doubt about the ultimate cost of my choices. Amidst all of this, I can't escape the sensation that I'm being used, that the grand machinations of Arasaka, Yorinobu, and even Hanako are manipulating me for their own gains. I'm left with a mix of determination, fear, and a growing sense that the boundaries between reality and digital existence are blurrier than I ever imagined. I'll face what comes next, making the choices that seem most fitting for survival, for uncovering the truth, and perhaps for retaining some shred of my own humanity, no matter how much I feel the pull of Johnny's personality and the eerie allure of the Enneagram's potential. In this precarious juncture, I'm the player in a high-stakes game, and the outcome may be a rebirth, a transformation, or something altogether stranger than I can comprehend.
My brother, where is he?
told us to start without him.
Then, begin without him, we shall.
Begin what?
The removal of Yorinobu from his position as CEO of Arasaka.
Did I hear you correctly? What are you doing? You cannot...
Hanako, I believe you owe us an explanation.
V, this is your seat.
I will not let you treat me this way.
Hear that? Plant your ass somewhere else.
This is outrageous.
Much obliged.
Yorinobu murdered my father and exploited his death to justify his warmongering. And you knew of this. All of you.
Fascinating.
Careful what you say.
Yes, indeed. Worse than nothing else. Is this all you have?
I have an eyewitness.
It's true. All of it. Saw it with my own eyes.
What did you see?
I saw Yorinobu strangle Saburo Arasaka.
More interesting with each minute.
A serious accusation, admittedly, but nothing more.
If our testimony is not enough, perhaps you will listen to my father.
Oh. Arasaka-sama.
赤子のようにまんまと騙されたか、日和見主義に走ったが、いずれにせよ彼にも役員である者たちがなんと情けない。
This? Is this to convince us? Ah, magic trick.
マヘッド、お前がミリテクとの全面戦争を憂慮していた時、私はこう言ったはずだ。お前には3つのものが欠けている。自信、知性、そして根性だ。
Arasaka-sama,
見たところ、あれから何も変わっていないようだな。
It's him!
Arasaka-sama, what is your command?
花子の指示に従え。花子の発する言葉は全て私の言葉同然だ。
Objections?
What the hell's happening?
Clearly, someone objects.
Who activated the lockdown?
Is it you? Is this your doing, Hanako? To lock us in here so we devour each other like rats in a cage?
Hear that?
Have you brought more of this filth from the street? I asked. They're here!
Elite squads. He sought to...
Neutralize us.
I did not believe he would go to such lengths. I will gather a force and take control of Arasaka Tower. You must find my brother. This lift will take you to the upper atrium. From there, you can reach Yorinobu's floor. I want him taken alive.
Alive? After all this?
He is still my brother. If you harm a hair on his head, our agreement will be void. 始めなさい。建物全体よ。それでいい。兄の部下が一人残らず降伏するまでよ。報告を待ってるわ。
She attacked me!
As the bullets fly and the artificial forest erupts into chaos, my thoughts are a whirlwind of disbelief and grim determination. This serene, meticulously crafted space has been transformed into a battleground, a canvas for a brutal power struggle. Yorinobu's men, once part of the Arasaka fold, now act as instruments of violence in this twisted family feud. The irony is palpable. A clash of loyalties, ambitions, and legacy within the very heart of the Arasaka Empire. Here I stand, fighting alongside those loyal to Hanako, someone who, in her own way, is as entrenched in this corporate power play as Yorinobu. Yet she's the one who dared to reach out to me, the one who sought to expose her brother's deeds. In the midst of the firefight, it becomes clear that I'm being used as a pawn, a tool to further the agendas of others. It's a chilling realization. My life, once full of my own hopes and dreams, has become entangled in the power struggles of corporate elites, in the secretive battles for control and supremacy. My identity, my struggles, and even my very existence have been warped by the ambitions of those who see me as a means to an end. But in the midst of this chaos, I find a strange camaraderie with the Arasaka soldiers who fight beside me, loyal to Hanako. They're caught in this web just as I am, soldiers following orders, pawns in a game much bigger than themselves. We share a common enemy, but the bigger picture, the political intricacies, the motivations of those who pull the strings, all of that is beyond our reach. As the firefight continues, my thoughts are laser focused on survival, on protecting Hanako, on making it out of this artificial forest alive. The broader implications of this battle, the legacy of the Arasaka family, the fate of Night City, all of it feels overwhelming and distant in the heat of the moment. I fight because I must, because in this chaos I see a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, exposing Yorinobu's actions, standing alongside Hanako, and accessing Mikoshi can lead to answers, to a way to rid myself of this ever-looming enneagram, to salvage some semblance of my own life from the wreckage of this violent confrontation. But in the back of my mind, a sense of resignation grows. It's a harsh reminder of the cruel irony that in a world defined by power and intrigue, even those who resist, who seek justice, can become unwitting participants in a game of power beyond their control. As I push through the tower, determined to confront Yorinobu, a complex mixture of thoughts and emotions swirls within me. I've come so far, seen so much, and been through countless trials since that fateful day with the biochip. It all boils down to this moment, facing Yorinobu, the one who orchestrated the events that set this whole chain reaction in motion. My mind is focused, a cocktail of anger, apprehension, and a growing sense of inevitability. Yorinobu is the key to exposing the truth about Saburo Arasaka's death, about the treacherous corporate games that led to so much destruction. But I can't help but wonder, even if I succeed in ending him, what then? Can I really trust Hanako to keep her word? She's a part of this power structure, a player in the very game that has manipulated and used me. The thought of ending Yorinobu, however justified it may be in the face of his deeds, weighs heavily on my conscience. It's not just a matter of vengeance, but also the responsibility of deciding who lives and who dies. There's a fine line between justice and becoming a mirror of the very darkness I'm fighting against.